to another video. Now today I am in Atlanta, as you can see. So why am I in Atlanta? The reason is I'm going to be going to the Delta Flight Museum. It has been a bucket list item for me to go there for a couple of years, and finally we found some cheap tickets and actually went to Atlanta. Atlanta itself is actually a very beautiful city. It's very green, surprisingly, for a car-dependent city. But with that, let's get to the main point, which is of course the Delta Flight Museum. So the museum itself is located basically on the airport premises, around 10 minutes from the main Hartsfield-Jackson terminal. The tickets for the museum are $15 a person, and the museum is open from 10 to 4. I'm not sure if it's open daily or on the weekends, but I will have to check on that and I'll put that in the description. So here's the museum itself. It is divided into two main parts, the prop era and also the jet era. The jet era has more aircrafts than the prop era, but both eras are still very interesting. And just take a look at this model collection. This is really impressive. It is, as you can see, different scales, but still, wow. Imagine having a room in your house just dedicated to models, you know. This just looks very cool, and it definitely beats my collection. So here we are in the jet era of the museum, and just look at this amazing Boeing 767-200 in the spirit of Delta colors. Wow. The Boeing 767 is not the biggest aircraft, but just standing next to it, that's amazing, you know. The scale of the engines, the fuselage, just everything is huge. The cool thing is that you can actually enter the aircraft. So the museum built this miniature jet bridge here, and then once you enter the jet bridge, you enter the aircraft. And let me tell you, the moment you enter the aircraft, you are transformed into an era that doesn't exist. Basically times before I was born. So as you can see, this aircraft has a nice old interior. These seats, well, they're really comfortable, much better than what we get today. These, you know, first class / business class seats, well, they'll be okay for a domestic flight, but I wouldn't think this would be good in today's standard for a long haul business class product. So here it is, the best part, the part that all of you probably have been waiting for. It is the Delta 747, and wow, the Queen of the Skies is just amazing. How huge, how big, how just amazing it is. You know, the ingenuity that went into this back in the 1960s, and the, you know, the 747-8, and it's still flying today. That is just impressive. Hopefully I will get the chance to fly in one, but sadly I haven't flown one before, and hopefully in the future I will. So here is the inside of the aircraft. As you can see, we have the economy class section, and also in the front here we have the Delta 1. These are the older seats, but still it is cool that you can sit in them. I saw actually people taking stories for their Instagram. I guess they were pretending they're flying business class, which is like, okay, I don't care. You do what you want to do. But still, this section of the aircraft is cool, but the back is probably even cooler to see the ingenuity that was put into this aircraft. It is still just impressive how it was built. But it wouldn't be a 747 without going to the upper deck, so let's go to the upper deck. As you can see, it does also feature the business class, but the main thing that we're here for is of course the cockpit, and seeing the 747 cockpit in person, all the little switches, the throttles, the screens, I feel like it has been a dream of mine. Of course, it would be also even cooler to sit in one of the pilot seats. You could actually sit in the jump seat, which is still cool, but I feel like it would be much cooler. It is impressive, you know. Imagine back in the day, you know, 7 years ago, this aircraft was still flying in the sky. But sadly, a lot of them are now retired, sitting in the desert or already scrapped. Well, alrighty, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this quick video about the Delta Flight Museum. Of course, I did not include everything that I saw there. There's much more interesting stuff that you can see, but I didn't want to spoil it for you because I would really recommend you flying to Atlanta, or I don't know, even if you live close by, going there, because it is an amazing experience. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and of course, fly safe.